What's up, guys? I know my face is fucked up. I fell and fought a nightstand, and the nightstand won. So, not my proudest moment. But anyway, so I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's not going to be One Piece. That's usually my material, but no, we're going to be talking about Overlord, and specifically in the third season when the workers invade Nazarick. All of them get fucked up. Spoiler warning. But I want to do something fun. Let's go through them, through what they go through, and you pick your death. Which way would you have chosen to die if you had to? Okay, so let's start off with Gringham. Uh, him and his team are being chased by like 16 elder liches, and I mean, it took like every warrior of the Lizard Man village to defeat one elder lich. And so my man is just running with his team. The thief finds a door. They run into it. They think, oh, thank God, we got some peace and quiet. They step on a magic circle. They're transported. So this is I'm starting off strong with this one. So I'll give you two options here. You can go with what happened to Gringham, or go to what happened with his warrior. I don't know which one is worse. Let's start with the warrior. He is taken down to one of Nazarick's dungeons, and he is very well, warmly welcomed by Neuronist, uh, the interrogator, torturer, whatever you want to call him. And it's heavily implied that Neuronist uses that little jagged thing for not nice things, for not nice stuff. And I mean, so just POV, imagine it. You fight monsters all your life. You do pretty well. You make a name for yourself. You take on a job thinking it'll be easy money. You're being like tortured by this giant slug who for some reason is talking about like sleeping with some Eins Mol John being. And you know what's coming. You're gonna find out if you have kidney stones one way or another. Okay, so that's the warrior. Gringham and his thief. The first time I saw this, I actually got nauseous. They're taken to Kyohoko's room. Kyohoko is not an overseer, but he's one of the officers of Nazarick, and he has a giant family. A family of what, you may ask? Cockroaches. So there, Gringham and the thief are. They're talking to Kyohoko. Gringham tries to negotiate their release. Kyohoko says, "Nah, dog. I got what I need." So this is the disgusting part. He sends waves after waves of cockroaches to eat Gringham and his thief. They're literally drowned in the cockroaches. And I think my face says it all. Those are two horrible deaths, and I'm not sure which one I'd prefer. Um, so yeah, tell me what you choose. Okay, next we have. Okay, so next we have Parpatra O'Brien, the Dragon Warrior, old guy. Um, so he chooses to not be one of the first ones into the tomb. Very wise choice, but instead, circle the perimeter, um, do a check. Look for another way in. Very smart. You don't want to be the first one jumping into an unknown area. This guy, he's he meets the Pleiades, and they're not exactly the nicest maids ever. But most of his team gets a quick death by the Nazarick Old Guard. So that sucks. But the rest of the team, the ones that are still alive, are going to be healed and taken to the dungeon for torture. And I mean, we already saw Neuronist. I don't know, man. Solution, it seems like she could have some really fucked up torture. But yeah, that's what happens to them. Next, we have Foresight. This is the group that you're meant to emotionally attach to. This is the group that's supposed to be where you self-insert, and the anime does a really good job of doing that, especially with Arche with her messed up family situation. So then they're teleported to, I think, the sixth floor, the Coliseum. They meet up with Ainz. Hecaron, the leader of Team Foresight, tries to, like Grangham, negotiate with Ainz, who's there in person. Ainz, he knew from the jump that he wasn't going to accept whatever he said, but he tells him, "I'll humor you. What happened? Who gave you permission to come in?" And Hecaron tries to sell the idea that one of the other supreme beings told him that if he goes to Nazarick to say hi to Ainz, that's where he gets him. Say hi to Ainz. If he for some reason had said like Momon or Momonga, Ainz might have actually let him live. And I mean that pisses off Ainz. Luckily, he gets inhibited emotionally by the system, and he proceeds to kick some ass. He kicks their ass with a sword. He kicks their ass with magic. Um, he lets the team fights. The team tells Arche to leave to save herself, and that they'll be behind her soon enough that she could buy them a drink or something. So Arche runs, and Ainz, to honor their to honor their commitment to their comrade, Ainz tells Shoutier to go terrify her but give her a quick death, which Shoutier Bloodfallen does. While the rest of his team is beaten, the leader Hecaron is left paralyzed, just being forced to watch this, uh, powerless. And the the priest, the priest Robert Dyke, he asks Gaines, if Arche is getting a quick death, what manner of like pain and torture is there going to be for us, since we're being kept alive? And Heinz tells him straight up, I want to experiment on you guys, especially you. Could could changing your belief in one god to another, would you still have the same abilities? Very interesting, very interesting thought. But yeah, my man's, it's not going to be nice for him. So they were all beaten. Hecaron was forced to watch this, you know, powerless, helplessly. Arche got terrified, and she realizes in the last few moments, holy shit, I'm about to die. My sisters are going to grow up in a terrible household. And she dies. Um, and later on said that her body was used super creepily, for Nazarick. But, and people got fed, so I guess that's good, right? Now, now we have Great Warrior Urya, Urya, I think that's how it's said, and his three slaves. Now he meets he meets Hamsky and the two main lizardmen and another contingent of lizardmen warriors. Hamsky tells him, "Don't worry about these people. This fight is just you and me." Urya fights him. Hamsky Hamsky brought the smoke because Urya couldn't do shit. He didn't get one. He didn't get one strike in. And this whole time, I thought Hamsky was like kind of a joke character. Um, and Urya, he's kind of hyped up to be pretty good. He's around Gazef Stronov's level, and Gazef Stronov is known to be he's considered the strongest warrior in the New World. So that's a pretty high level that Urya's at. So he gets fucked up. He loses his arms. He's about to be killed. He begs his slaves to heal him because he's literally like he can barely move, and he definitely can't swing a sword. And they laugh because he abused them throughout all their time together. They laugh and they don't heal him. So Hamsky says, I'm not one for like dragging out fights or like torturing people. So Hamsky says, I'm not one to drag out a fight. I don't particularly like seeing people suffer. So man's got. Now tell me what you would pick. Tell me which one you would go with. Would you go out like a boss, like Foresight? Would you try to maybe try to find a way to be let free, like Grengam? Would you do what um Harpatra, the dragon guy, what he did? Pretty much just gave up. What would you have done? Now, personally, for me, this is an easy question. I would have chosen the Urya route. He got fucked up. He had his pride taken. He had his arms taken. He was betrayed by his slaves, which is kind of an oxymoron, obviously. But he got a quick death, and it doesn't seem like he was reincarnated or anything. So it seems like he actually got like actually murked. I would take that over fucking cockroaches devouring me, or Neuronist and his down under meddling. But yeah, I would go the Urya route. No, no doubt, no hesitation. Just Hamsky. It is what it is, man. This was a fun fight. You know, get me the fuck out of here. So yeah, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I was kind of recapping what happens when the workers invade Nazarick, just to just to show just to show how fucked up Ainz and Albedo really are. Albedo, she's an NPC. She's supposed to be, fucked up. Ainz is formerly human. He sees all this and he's like, "Hey, good job. I like what you did there. Good work." He's lost all connection with humanity. He's lost his humanity. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see. It's kind of sad on one level to see how Ainz just doesn't give a shit about humans anymore, and he just sees them as playthings. And I mean, his mercy was having Garshay terrified to death, terrified, and then given a swift death. That was him. Like, I'm such a nice guy. I'm a real stand-up guy. And I mean, the rest of the workers, they were treated pretty fucked up, pretty messed up, pretty badly. And he was just like, "That's cool. Just another day at the office." So yeah. So tell me which path you would have taken. You would have chosen. There's some glory in all of them. So, you know, you're a famous warrior. You're gonna have a famous death. What would you choose? Be honest. Come on, be honest. We're all friends here. Okay, so yeah, sorry about the congestion. By the way, this whole video, I'm fucked up right now. The changing climate is like really messing with me with my sinuses. Anyway, not that you care. Please answer in the comments. Please like and subscribe. You know I hate saying that. And yeah, please help me grow. I want to get back into making YouTube videos. I've just been super lazy and super busy. But hopefully this video gets some love and we'll take it from there. I have some other ideas coming. I think they'll be interesting discussions, and I'm trying my best to get better at editing too, so it's more engaging. So yeah, just work with me. We're gonna be building a future together. Okay, I've talked enough. You've probably got tired of my mug. So, stars of the Yonko. Till next time.